You know, I can't lie, in the last few days, no, in the last few years, life has been kicking my butt. And I mean kicking it. Real kicking it. And life, you know, when your ass gets kicked like this, you're going through an awakening. You're going through something big in your life. A massive change is coming. That is something to consider in life. And also, just know that when you're going through these hard times in life, just remember that God is always watching. And more importantly, I don't know what to say. You have all these people in the medical field who are there and they just don't know anything. You can go to the doctor 4 times, 5 times, and only one of the times they actually get it right. And the 4 other times, they get everything wrong. And that's because they're ignorant. And they're also being bums. I'm talking about my Achilles injury. When I tore my Achilles, I went to the doctor and they told me, Daniel, your leg. There's nothing wrong with your leg. Everything is fine. You just have flat feet. Well, no shit. But my Achilles is torn. And they kept checking through a shitty x-ray. Unbelievable. Unconceivable. You know, it's one of those things you just see in life and you just go, why? What did I do? Throughout all my life I've been good. Throughout all the things I've been through, God has only put me through worse and worse and worse. And the only way to feel better in life is to just be completely alone in your own mind, doing those habits that bring you, I don't know, 10 seconds of pleasure. It's insane. When you're going through this awakening process, here are some things that really just stick to you. It's that the advice that you've previously learned, in some way, it doesn't amount to anything anymore. It's like all the advice I've ever learned, it's all going to nothing. Like I just don't feel it anymore. It's like everything I once knew no longer helps. It's not a concept. Concepts become weird when you go through that long meditation journey. Everything becomes weird. Trees are not trees, eyes are not eyes, and experience is never the same. You go through all these things just for your hard work to amount to nothing. Nothing. Doesn't that fucking suck? It's horrible. Very fucking horrible. And then you ask yourself, what was ever the point of living? What was ever the point of experiencing anything in the first place, if all of it is just gonna go to hell? After constant effort, if all of it goes to hell, why did God ever put me on this planet? Why do I even exist? And people just, they try their best. It sucks to talk to people because they try their best to make everything seem as normal as possible. But you just can't help but feel that that information is utterly useless. And now you're just stuck with your own mind, moving through the daily motions of life, lifelessly, with no thought of the future, giving you a better chance, and nothing more, just you entering that fire. And then it's like you change. And then you look out into the sunlight one last time to see what's going on. Just to realize that you're just an empty carcass, not controlling a single thing in your life. And you just have to lose. You just lose. That's it. You just lose. Nothing to gain in the end. After all those years of bullying, tragic suffering, just forgot to tell you, no, your life should be this way. It's true frustration. And then, you holding in your emotions only makes you angrier than you were before, with no one believing in you, nobody taking you serious, and all you got is yourself. I'm losing myself. And then you have to lifelessly show up to your job, or maybe for those watching, maybe a high school student, you have to show up to high school, or if you're a college student, college, whatever, you just gotta show up. That is mind over man. You know, silence can take you a long way. Sitting in the empty silence, hoping things go, and you just have nothing to say. Do I fight back? Do I just let go? And then you think to yourself, what a wonderful world.